Supply chain, zero-day, and cryptographic vulnerabilities are dangerous because they don't attack just one device, they attack trust itself. These weaknesses let attackers slip in through vendors, hidden flaws, or broken encryption, often before anyone realizes something is wrong. Supply chain vulnerabilities occur when attackers exploit weaknesses in third-party service providers, hardware providers, or software providers that an organization relies on. Instead of attacking the target directly, attackers compromise a trusted supplier and use that access to spread malware, steal data, or disrupt systems across the entire chain. Service provider vulnerabilities involve third-party companies that deliver services like cloud hosting, managed IT, or outsourced support. If attackers exploit a provider's systems, they can access customer data, disrupt operations, or use the provider as a launch point for wider attacks. Hardware provider vulnerabilities arise when physical components such as servers, routers, or chips are compromised during manufacturing or delivery. Attackers may implant malicious firmware or altered components, allowing long-term access that operates below the operating system. Software provider vulnerabilities occur when applications, operating systems, or updates contain flaws or malicious code. Attackers exploit these weaknesses to gain unauthorized access, execute malware, or compromise data integrity, often affecting many users at once. Cryptographic vulnerabilities are weaknesses in the design, implementation, or use of encryption systems. When cryptography fails, encrypted data can be exposed, communications intercepted, and confidentiality and integrity completely broken. Key management vulnerabilities happen when cryptographic keys are poorly generated, stored, distributed, or protected. Weak key management allows attackers to recover keys and decrypt sensitive data. Weak algorithms are outdated or insecure cryptographic methods that attackers can easily break. Using deprecated encryption makes systems vulnerable even if everything else is configured correctly. Random number generation weaknesses occur when cryptographic systems rely on predictable or insecure randomness. This reduces entropy and makes keys easier to guess or brute force. Side-channel attacks exploit information leaked during cryptographic operations, such as timing, power usage, or electromagnetic signals. Attackers analyze this leakage to infer secret keys without breaking the encryption directly. Padding Oracle attacks target how cryptographic systems handle padding errors in protocols like SSL or TLS. By observing error responses, attackers can gradually decrypt protected data. Misconfiguration vulnerabilities result from errors or oversights in system, software, or network settings. Default configurations, weak passwords, open ports, unpatched systems, and incorrect access controls create easy entry points for attackers. Mobile device vulnerabilities affect smartphones and tablets and often involve risky user behavior. These weaknesses can expose sensitive data stored on or transmitted by the device. Sideloading is the installation of applications from unofficial sources instead of approved app stores. This increases the risk of installing malware or spyware disguised as legitimate apps. Jailbreaking or rooting removes built-in operating system restrictions to gain elevated privileges. While it gives users more control, it bypasses security protections and makes devices far more vulnerable to attacks. Zero-day vulnerabilities are unknown flaws in software, hardware, or firmware that have no available patch. Because vendors are unaware of them, attackers can exploit zero days without being detected by traditional security tools. Zero-day vulnerabilities are especially dangerous because there are no signatures, fixes, or defenses available at first. Attackers often use them in targeted attacks during the short window before a patch is released. Mitigating zero-day risks requires layered security such as network segmentation, least privilege, intrusion detection systems, rapid patching, threat intelligence, and application allow lists to limit what can run. The key takeaway is that supply chain, cryptographic, mobile, misconfiguration, and zero-day vulnerabilities exploit trust, weak controls, and unknown flaws, so layered defenses and continuous monitoring are essential. And if this helped, consider liking and subscribing for more lessons like this.